Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Galactic Civilizations 4, where we were thinking about starting up a brand new run as the Terran Alliance, as I have actually yet to get the achievement for winning as the Terran Alliance, when Stardock dropped this piece of news. Ta-da! Announcing the Expansion Pass 2, starting with Tales of the Terran Alliance DLC, coming on December 4th. So we're going to wait for this to drop before we're going to start up a Terran Alliance run-through. Now, what else can we expect out of this DLC and the future expansion pass? Let's go through it because there's some really exciting stuff. Humanity's defining moment, Tales of the Terran Alliance takes players deep into Earth's pivotal era of interstellar expansion, exploring the political intrigue, technological breakthroughs, and military conflicts that forged humanity's place amongst the stars. Players will experience firsthand the events that transformed Earth from a single world civilization into a formidable galactic presence, starting with the infamous Xendar War, which is included in the DLC as a fully playable civilization. So we're already getting another civilization. This expansion is a love letter to Galactic Civilizations fans who have been asking for deeper human lore. Interesting. The key features is, of course, the Xendar, a new civilization that shaped humanity's first interstellar war, apparently. And these are some sort of a spider species that was uplifted by the Drengen, and apparently that was humanity's first war. We'll see about that. We have a new human technology tree, a unique tree progression designed specifically for the Terran Alliance. Expanded human story events encounter new narrative events that explore the origins, politics, and ambitions of humanity's interstellar expansions. New planetary improvements, weapons, and defenses build up and equip your worlds and fleets with human-focused advancements and additional ship components tailored to human strategies. And then we go on to the Expansion Pass 2, Years of Galactic Adventure. Tales of the Terran Alliance is just the beginning. Expansion Pass 2 will deliver 5 substantial content drops. 5 from late 2025 to 2027. I think that 5 is going to include the Terran Alliance, so 5 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each expanding the rich universe of Galactic Civilizations 4. First off was the Tales of the Terran Alliance. Then we have Federations and Empires. I have been asking for something along these lines, or hoping for something along these lines, which, funny enough, even though it says Federations, I think that comes later on. But anyway, Federations and Empires 2026, formation of governments, elections, agents, and more. Then we have Ascension 2026, uplift minor civilizations, genetically modify your own species, build breeding programs. Then we get the Hegemon in 2027. We get client states, united planets, several major new civilizations uplifted from minor status. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm really excited about some stuff here. And then Underworld, navigate the shadowy realms of criminal syndicates and black markets. Now, I am very excited for a lot of these features. These are things that you can do in a game like Stellaris, uplifting minor civilizations and, having united planets and actual federations, elections, and all of the formation of governments. We'll see how it's going to be implemented into Galactic Civilizations 4, whereas a game like Stellaris is, you'd expect an average playthrough to take hundreds of hours, whereas Galactic Civilizations 4 tend to be a lot more crunchy. You can get through it in about 8 to 20 hours, depending on your difficulty and the type of victory that you're going for. So that's a huge difference. And adding a lot of these extra complications, and I mean that generously, these new decisions and things that you have to do with your species, we'll have to see how that impacts how long an average playthrough is and what it adds to the actual game experience. Now, I love the idea of a lot of these things. We just have to wait and see what it actually entails. Tales of the Terran Alliance will be available for $14.99. DLC will also be included as part of the Expansion Pass 2. I'm going to get it. And we will be checking out all of these things in the near future. So we've got some screenshots here. We've got the Xendar Brood, sentient spiders uplifted by the Drengen Empire to serve as deniable agents for their darkest operations. When Lord Vrexar massacred a human colony. The Terran Alliance responded by obliterating their home world. Now the survivors emerged from hiding, seeking vengeance against both their former masters and destroyers. Okay, so that tells us a lot about the Terran policy. At least very scorched earth. You know, you kill a colony, we wipe out your home planet. We've got some stuff here, something called web weavers, swarm tactics, the totalitarianism, arachnoid phenotype. It looks like they'll be brutal and intimidating, and they look like that. There's a bit more lore here that we can read about, but we're gonna wait for that in the near future. What else do we have here? Looks like in the create your civilizations, there'll be a new technology tab, and you can choose like which tree you're going to go for. I wonder if the synthetic tech tree is the ones that we got with the Nyx. That's the one. I wonder if that's like the Nyx tech tree. Then we get a Terran Alliance specific or just the regular generic tech tree. So this is nice. I like that. A little bit more customization when creating your species, various species. And then we see the home planet. It looks like they start off with maybe a couple. That looks like it might be colonizable really early on. They've got some asteroids. This looks like a very strong starting system at first glance. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Any other hidden Easter eggs? Anything else we can see? No. No, nothing here. Okay. So that's all very exciting stuff. I'm very much looking forward to seeing these features. Like specifically formation of governments. Agents is something I've speculated that they add, because at the moment you can do some very cheesy things like go into diplomacy with any species and just say, show me all of your ships, right? You can just see all of their ships, every single thing that they have built floating around in space that is available for you to see and inspect, check out what they've built, what technologies they're putting onto their ships, and effectively counter those. So maybe now you will have to actually assign agents to get like that kind of intelligence, and we'll have to see. Maybe agents just function like diplomats, where you assign them to a planet and then you get a little bit more information. Or these might be something like civilization, where you send them out to planets to accomplish different missions that give you bonuses, stealing technologies, that kind of stuff. Honestly, however they go about it, I'm just glad for a little bit more intrigue in the game. Formation of governments, I hope that this is going to be a little bit more deep than the sort of cultural focus that they implemented, where you just click a button and get a 25% bonus to whatever resource it is that you needed, be it manufacturing or science. You know, hopefully this will entail actually having your leaders and making sure that they get elected, and their political agenda giving you a bonus to, you know, something, be it growth or science, military, whatever. So I'm very interested in that. Uplifting minor civilizations, that's just going to be fun. We'll see what the benefit is out of Ascension for doing that. Obviously, they'll probably just be a part of your empire. You'll get access to their species, and maybe after uplifting them, you'll be able to modify your own species with traits of those and like gene splice to one super species. I mean, I don't think this all sounds like it's going to impact the game flow, your average game flow of a Galactic Civilizations run, but it's just more options in there, and more is always good. United Planets, this has been like a feature in the Galactopedia. If you look up the United Nations galactic wonder that you can build, and it says pending, a work in progress, hasn't been implemented yet, or whatever, and that has always bothered me. So sometime in 2027, we'll be able to fill in that blank, finally. And then this is extremely vague. We have no idea what this means. Criminal syndicates, black markets, I don't know. Maybe you'll be able to like buy resources, special resources from a black market, ships, maybe even technologies. Who knows how they'll implement that. But that's all very exciting stuff. Thank you all for watching this little breakdown. Hopefully, once this drops, we will be able to start up a brand new run as the Terran Alliance. Things have been a little bit shaky with my schedule, as I've recently had a boy who is now 3 months old. But yes, very exciting stuff for Galactic Civilizations coming up in the near future. thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully you're going to join me for that playthrough. Let me know down in the comments below what sounds most exciting to you of all of these features, what type of victory we should be going for as the Terran Alliance when we do play as the Terran Alliance. And yeah, we'll see you for those videos. Thank you all very much for watching. Bye-bye.